Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll try to run for it.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Kearney. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The short hands, it's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's Fields. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional grounding.
So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Rodriguez. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
To the air, it's Barrett. Pressure coming. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they strike first. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Looking for room, it's Wilcox. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Makes the catch. It's Wheeler. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Sooners are marching down the field. Just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Sooners! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick pass on the fly motion. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Barrett. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets the give. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Barrett. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Kentucky will be forced to punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Dances away to buy time. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge game. Sideline from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Turning it on. They get him down to this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. there late in the first half. And the Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown Sooners! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks. Made a couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working on the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle, it's Fields. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Looking to throw, it's Barrett. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Throws for the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They're going back to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Sooners! And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
They'll try the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Is Kentucky offense doing work? They're set up with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
This time they'll go to the running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Takes the handoff. It's Fields. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. and it'll be down right there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got a man in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. There he goes. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to find it. Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.